I can't do it because of this, and that's okay, you'll just wait. And then one girl will say, well, I'll do it. And then as soon as she says it, well, then this other girl will say it too. So that's one way you can do it. The other way you can do it is to really sell it by selling the products they're going to do at the follow-up. And so you can talk about the microdermabrasion and how incredible it is and how it really refines your pores and makes your skin feel like satin, and it has a serum that goes on afterwards. It makes your skin feel so silky and refines pores, and oh, it's so awesome. You'll love it, and you'll get to do it at your follow-up. And then you pick up the little compact and you just romance it and talk about how beautiful it is and how wonderful the compact is, and just, oh my goodness, you're going to love it so much. And we're going to customize this beautiful color look for you, and I'm going to teach you how to do it, and we're going to do that at your follow-up. Okay? And so you sell those things, and then at the end of the appointment, when you talk about the follow-up, it's easy on how she's going to do it. So there's two other things you can do to book a follow-up. One of them is actually at the end, like you already did the roll it back close, and so I want to have them flip their profile card over to the back, and just in the blank section, write 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to answer these questions. And so one is, if money were no object, what set would you love to have in your bathroom? Would you get the queen bag? Would you get the princess bag? What would you get? What would you put in your queen bag? So you have them write it all down. Number 2, for your follow-up, which would you prefer? The microdermabrasion that makes your skin feel like satin, it's so awesome, it refines pores, or advanced color? So I want you to write micro or advanced color. Okay, so they'll write that down. And then number 3, for your follow-up, you can do it just yourself, which is fun. Or you can have friends come, and oh my goodness, it's so awesome, and it's just so much fun to do it with a girlfriend, and they'll just love it so much, and it's such a great time, and they're just going to love it so much. You're going to get extra free products, and you get to do the microdermabrasion. You get to hang out with me again and hang out with your friends and just really make it seem like this is just so incredible. And so, so if you want to do it just one-on-one, write just me. And if you want to have friends there and get the free products and have a blast, write free. Okay, so then that's number 3. And then number 4 is, part of my training is to learn how to share the Mary Kay business opportunity with women. And this may not be anything you're interested in doing, or you can say, I'm required to share the Mary Kay business opportunity with 5 of the sharpest women I meet a week. And this may or may not be something for you, and that's totally fine. But I'm looking for women who can listen to just a quick recorded call or watch a quick video and give me your feedback with no strings attached. And so if you're willing to help me out with that, then just write yes. And that's a really easy way to get them to really tell you if they're willing to give you their opinion. So when you ask those 4 questions, it's really easy to kind of see who's willing to have a party. There's a couple other things you can do. There's a deal or no deal game. And what you do for that is you just have an envelope, okay, just like this. And inside the envelope, you have a note card that has a picture of a product on it. And they're actually right here. Okay. So you can actually tape deal or no deal to the front of the envelope. I just got these printed in color and taped it on there with clear tape. And then inside the envelope is a picture of a product. So free lip gloss. And so you do the deal or no deal game with them. And so you do this right, either do it right before or right after the roll it back close, one of the two, and say, oh my goodness, did y'all have such a great time? You're having so much fun. Okay, we're gonna play a game. So here's the deal. So we're going to play deal or no deal. Do y'all remember that? All right, so here's how it works. If you say deal, what that means is that we're going to book a follow-up with your girlfriends. You're going to have a ton of fun. You're going to get a ton of free products. You get to have extra pampering. It's going to be so incredible. You get to hang out with me again and catch up with girlfriends, and it's so great. And you get the free product in the envelope at your follow-up. Now, you have to say deal before you know what's in there, and you never know what it's going to be. Now, if you say no deal, that means you don't want to get the free products, you don't want to hang out with me, you don't want to, you don't want to catch up with your girlfriends, you don't want to get pampered, and you just don't want any free stuff at all. So if you say no deal, we're all going to say, aw. So let's practice. No deal, aw. And then so yes, if you say deal, so that means you want to get the free products, and you want to hang out with me, and you want to get pampered, and you want to catch up with your girlfriends, and you want to just have such a great time. So if you say deal, then we're going to say, yay! So let's practice. Deal. Yay! Okay, and you do that with them like at least twice, maybe 3 times. And so then you go around and you hold up these envelopes, okay, and you kind of fan them out like this and hold them out to her, okay, and say, okay, deal or no deal. And then she'll, pick an envelope and she'll say deal, and the other girl will pick an envelope and she'll say whatever she says. So that's another way you can get them to book. The other thing you can do is offer them a special something if they book. And so while you're going over the roll it bag sale, as soon as you finish, say, oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you about a really great sale. Did y'all have so much fun today? And they're going to say, oh yeah, we had a great time. That's so awesome. I'm so glad. So if you book a follow-up tonight with friends, if we pick a date today, you can choose any set 20% off, or you can choose any item half price or whatever. It doesn't matter. I do a set 20% off because I figure our placemat is going to be, this is our placemat. So that's going to mean that if she bought the Miracle set, that's 2 sets. And so she only gets 1 set, so then she would get $10 off because that's 20% of the $10 of the 1 set. So I think that's worth it, but you don't have to offer that. You could offer anything you wanted. You could say, I have a basket of all my limited edition products, and if they book, they get to shop from that basket, and everything in there is half price. Or you can offer her a single item 25% off or whatever. I kind of like the set one because then they're going to they'll maybe buy a little more to get it, and so you're kind of evening out. So that's a lot of ideas on how to book a party from a party. So you can sell the party and just book her follow-up, assuming she wants to do it. Do those closing questions, which are really great. Do the extra roll-it bag sale. Do the booking basket. Do the deal or no deal. And then, of course, kind of pausing in the middle of the party and ask who wants to book for Susie Hostess. And so if you did referrals during the appointment, then which on the profile sheet we use, okay, they're going to be right here. And so when you're closing her out, you can say, oh, why don't we just invite these girls over? And then you can even do all the invitations because it's right there, which is so great. So that's a lot of ways to book parties, but what you pick one that you really like, okay? And book every single time you have an appointment, you want to leave with at least 2 bookings. Now, if there's only 1 person there, obviously you can only book 1 party from it. But if you have a party, you want to book 2 because you want to have 1 to replace the party you just held and 1 to grow. And ideally, if you can get everybody to book a party, that's fantastic. Because if she's going to invite her girlfriends, you're going to have a much greater success. So I hope that helps. And booking parties is just the lifeline of our business. And so get out there and go book some parties, girls.